We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. Opening night here in this brand new season between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next.
Left fielder, Corey Dickerson.
Corey Dickerson checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. That's wide. 2-0. Temperature was in the 70s earlier today, but 59 at game time tonight. 2-1.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
Pulled toward right center field. Trout is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
Batting second.
Here's Brian Dozier now.
Baseman, Brian Dozier.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And the first pitch is a slider here, but that's chopped foul at the plate. Pitch on the way. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
And another foul ball. Here he comes again. 1-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Digging in, Logan Morrison. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
Morrison
takes a knee-high fastball.
Well, Matt, as advertised, he's broke out with a good fastball. He likes to pitch out the fastball, but this was in the mid-90s. We'll see him be aggressive most of this game with that fastball. Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Again, he sends it out of play.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Well, here comes Mike Trout now, as he'll be the one to get started in the home half of
the center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Kiermaier going back on it. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Right
Cole Calhoun will stand in now.
Calhoun.
Into the windup and the pitch. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
0-2 the count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And the shift will not amount to much here as this is lifted in the air out to right field. Souza will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning. So stepping in, Adam Duvall. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it.
Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1. Oh, textbook slider there, and he's back at even 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. And a neck-high fastball that time.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Oh, look at the sliding stop and give it up on a phenomenal play to retire. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He'll start things out against Garrett Richards as we get the inning underway.
Longoria.
Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Now the pitch. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Calhoun has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning. Here's Lucas Duda now.
Designated hitter, Lucas.
Ready with the
Duda.
first pitch. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that one stayed too low apparently. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. The 1-2 pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Another one sent foul. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Valbuena's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First delivery to him on the way. And no swing apparently. Ball 1.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball and the slider just breaks away from it. He's held up though. Strong hands.
Simmons has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Stepping into the box, Luis Valbuena. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Second baseman, Luis Valbuena.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
That's just not a competitive pitch. I mean, that ball isn't even close. Now the hitter's sitting 2-0.
2-1 now.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous, dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Souza is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
First baseman.
Here's C.J. Cron now.
Cron.
Here comes the first pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And the 1-0 is sent out to straightaway center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting set.
At the plate, Ben Revere. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Now a flare out to left center. Miller will put this one away, and the side is retired. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. 7, 8, 9. Bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
Kevin Kiermaier.
Into the windup and the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Calhoun has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Stepping in, Steven Souza.
Number 20, Steven Souza.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Miller.
Brad Miller stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
2-1. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3.
I like that check swing. He started to offer at the off-speed pitch, but he recognized it and was able to hold up.
Looked like ball 4 there, but instead it's 3-2 now. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Here's Albert now. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Designated hitter, Albert.
Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Here it comes on 1-1. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is going to be a foul ball. Now a swing and a fly ball. Morrison has room in foul territory, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. Skied into straightaway right. Souza moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Batting 8.
At the plate, Andrelton Simmons, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
That's a good fastball down the zone. Now, some hitters are good low ball hitters, but that's exactly where you want to be.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Now, that low 90s fastball, it won't overpower a lot of guys, but if it's mixed in well, it's a real effective pitch.
And he misses there. 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Line towards center field. Kiermaier is there. 2 gone. And that'll bring up Carlos Perez. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Too high. 1-2.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be
looking at a fastball to end. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Corey Dickerson. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Corey Dickerson.
In there, no balls and a strike.
You know, Matt, he's having great success, but I can't say it's because of the first pitch strike. Now, that's over 60% of the time he's throwing that for a strike, but usually to have this kind of success, you would think the ratio would be much higher.
Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Digging in for his second at-bat, Brian Dozier comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And this is fouled back and out of play. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Hits this one hard the other way, and the Rays are in the hit column. Ready for another chance? Logan Morrison. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Morrison.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Changeup low, 2-0. 3-0 now. There you see Evan Longoria waiting next. And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away.
The third baseman, number 3, Evan Longoria.
Evan Longoria is at the plate, and he checks his swing for ball 1. Longoria waiting on the 1-0. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. Here's the 2-1 coming to Longoria. Right over the middle, knee high. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And a swing and a miss there by Longoria as he can't connect, and that's a big second out now. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Lucas Duda will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
Tried to throw the fastball by him, but it's high. 1-2.
He's pitching him with the respect of the power hitting left-hander that he is. If you're going to beat me, you're going to beat me the opposite direction. I like the strategy.
2 down, runners at first and second. Just trying to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 call. Digging in, Mike Trout. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Number 27.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball just a bit high.
Counts 1-0.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A fastball that just misses inside.
We are now watching him put on a clinic. This is exactly the way he loves to hit. Very patient, and now he's got a 2-0 count looking for his pitch.
Hit in the air to center field. Kiermaier giving chase. And the Halos have their first hit of the game. Digging in to try it again. Cole Calhoun. He flew out in his last at-bat. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball. 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Here's the 2-1. Easy there, big fella. 2-2. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Reached for and popped into the air back behind second. Miller onto the grass. Makes the play. 1 away. Digging in, Adam Duvall. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And that's going to land foul. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
And that's the pitch they wanted him to punch out on. A slider down around the knees. That's a good job of holding off on that swing.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, second baseman.
Odorizzi comes set. Here comes the first pitch.
Valbuena.
Luis Valbuena is in for the second time here as he looks at a ball high, 1-0. Squared that one up just a little late. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Hot shot down the line. Up with it is Longoria. On to Morrison at first, and that ends the inning. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Ramos.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Trout has a read on it. 1 down. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Here comes the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Well, Matt, they've all seen him at this point, and clearly they're not picking him up much better. Do you see the swing on that pitch right there? Nasty.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Now here it comes. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting,
Striding in once again, Steven Souza. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Hard liner to center field. And he'll pull this one down a step or 2 in front of the warning track, and the inning is over. Here's C.J. Cron now. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
First baseman, C.J. Cron.
And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Skied into very shallow right. Souza has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1.
The left
So
fielder,
coming to
number
the plate,
25,
Ben Revere. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Grounded to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Stepping up to the plate, Albert Pujols. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
And he falls behind now, 2-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hot shot on the ground to short. And that finds its way through for a base hit. In now is Andrelton Simmons. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Simmons.
Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
That curveball just froze him. That's one of those big curveballs you're expecting to go start at you like this one did and break all the way down to the bottom of the plate. But this one didn't get that big break away, and it froze him. I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that fastball sitting in the low 90s is going to look even.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Dickerson going back at the track. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double. And that'll bring up Carlos Perez. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
1 out away from stranding that runner on third. So the last thing you want to do is throw a wild pitch and let him score. Nice job there by the catcher to knock that one down.
Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
And this is popped up. Back behind second. Dozier into shallow center. And the inning is over. Striding in once again, Brad Miller. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Shortstop, Brad.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Some stirring now in that Angel bullpen, as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. 1-2. Here it comes. Hard on the ground towards short, and it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. So it's a good start to the inning for the Rays as their leadoff hitter is aboard. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Corey Dickerson. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Here it comes, 1-0. Takes a knee-high fastball. Nobody out, runner on first. 1-2 now as this catches the outer half.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. 3-2 now. Hit hard to third, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. Digging in and looking for more, Brian Dozier. A hit in 2 tries so far. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Slapped hard the opposite way. Calhoun is there, 1 away. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Digging in once again, Logan Morrison comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Fastball in there for a called strike. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. A high fastball is in there.
Well, he's got a double play situation right here. If he can get the ball down, everything's been up. So I'm not really looking for a double play. It might take 2 or 3 hitters to get out of this jam.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And that one stayed up a little high. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Well, we got a big pitch coming up now. That's ball 3 right there. And look at with this situation with 2 guys already on, you don't want to load the bases. You've got to come after and make a swing of the bat.
Ready for another shot now. Evan Longoria, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Here it comes, 1-0. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Two men are on with two men out. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. So now two men in scoring position. The 2-1 home to Longoria. Lifted into center field. Trout has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Center fielder number 27, Mike.
Into the windup and the pitch. Yanked on the ground down the line. But this is foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
And he's retired here, 1 away. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Kiermaier will range to his left and put it away. 2 down.
Now
ready once again, Adam Duvall. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First offering on its way. And here's a ball hit in the air. Souza on the move. Into the stands. He got it. Here's Lucas Duda now. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Jose Alvarez is on to pitch from the bullpen.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Angels.
Ricky Weeks is up off the bench. As
Number 8.
Action now in the Angels bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here's the 0-2. And that swung on and fouled straight back. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Ramos.
Wilson Ramos is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Simmons to his left. He's there on to first, and there are 2 down. Ready for another chance? Kevin Kiermaier. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And no swing apparently. Ball 1. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. Ready with the 1-1. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. And Revere will make the catch, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time.
Here's Luis Valbuena now. No hits. In 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Blake Snell.
Luis.
Now a southpaw up to throw in that Tampa Bay bullpen. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, C.J. Cron. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Lined hard to the left side. Foul. The windup and the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Now here it comes. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Bases are empty. One man out. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Ready now Ben Revere. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at Sergio Romo. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be two? There's one. On to Morrison at first, but it's not in time, and they'll have to settle for one.
The designated hitter,
Here's
5.
Albert now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here's the first pitch to him. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And this is fouled at the plate. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Hit high and deep out to left field. Gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Andrelton Simmons. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. Pulled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. Tried to get him out front, but it's a ball. 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. Line drive to center field. Kiermaier is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire. At the plate, Steven Souza. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
The right fielder, number 20.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. The pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Revere going back to the track, to the wall. Gone to lead off the inning. Into the box, Brad Miller. A hit in 2 tries. Adeiny Echeverria will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. And that's in there for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swinging a hard liner to center field. But this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out.
Number 10.
Now at the plate, Corey Dickerson. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. Revere is under it. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. Here's Brian Dozier now. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Heading for second is Dozier. And hold all tickets now as the tying run gets into scoring position with a 2-out double.
Up next for Tampa
Stepping
Bay,
into the box,
first baseman,
Logan Morrison. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. This one's flared toward left center. Simmons ranging into the outfield, and that ends the inning. And that'll bring up Carlos Perez. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. The 1-0 delivery. Check swing grounder to the right side. To his left, Dozier. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
the center fielder.
Standing in, Mike Trout. He was a ground-out victim last time up. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball one. 1-0 count. Here it is. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone! Stepping up now, Cole Calhoun. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a swing, but not much behind it as this is lifted into shallow center. Kiermaier comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Adam Duvall. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Hard on the ground toward short. On to Morrison at first, and that ends the inning. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Mike Morin comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Number 64, Mike Morin.
And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on, a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But you've got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening.
And treading carefully with Longoria here. It's 3-1 now. Hit sharply on the ground. And that is into left field. So the leadoff man's aboard to kick off the 9th. Stepping in, Ricky Weeks. For 1 for him here in this one. Matt Duffy.
For Tampa Bay, number 5, Matt Duffy.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And he misses again. 2-0.
Look, Matt, he's nibbling. He's nibbling. I know he's upset he didn't get those pitches, but they just miss off the corner. He can't give in now. Just continue to nibble.
He's set and a 3-0 offering. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. A runner at first with no outs here. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. Backhanded. Valbuena on to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Ramos
drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And, hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike 1, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
Revere is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
now batting.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. On the move is Calhoun. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. As we wrap this one up tonight, it's time to show our appreciation for the man you see there, Albert Pujols. Don't put that card in your bicycles, folks. He's our top player of the game.
No errors.
Hey, multi-hit game, and one of them was a dinger. That's a solid day's work for any hitter, and it had an impact on the outcome of this game. What else can you say?
Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 36 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at the Big A, 45,050. The Angels once again thank you for attending tonight's game and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you and good night.